In tonight's episode, we're taking you into the real-life Backrooms. This mall, located in the middle of nowhere in a small Midwestern town, has remained shuttered since 2019, with many stores left abandoned even years before that. But a deeper mystery arose when we realized an 80-year-old maintenance worker was living inside this place, hidden behind a barricaded door in a decaying mall full of black mold. It was 3 a.m, yet people were out. A group of kids were parked outside with clothes thrown about. We thought they were local meth heads, but it turns out they were just kids who found an untouched store inside.
So yeah, we just ran into some kids.
This wasn't good. Knowing they might jeopardize the mission, we told them they should go home. Now we entered this mall alone, or so we thought we were.
Look at this, folks. Always have Christmas decorations in the mall. Every mall I've been to. How long has this place been closed?
6 years, 2019.
So, I guess these were display cases or something. Yeah, sometimes the malls just throw their Christmas tree stuff in here. It's like some kind of thing on the wall there. I wonder if that was always there. This must have been a big store though. Wow. So folks, the power is working. Oh, this would be cool in the day. Sometimes you just gotta go at night though, because the night's the only time to go. Looks like this was one of the anchor stores though. I don't see any names up there, so. But we'll probably find out what this was inside. It's just Backrooms though. Not much here besides this desk. Do you know if there's anything further back?
I'm not sure. We didn't go too far back here.
Oh, okay. Gosh, this store would have been huge. They took everything out. You can see the kids blew off the fire extinguishers. I don't think there's anything in here though. All right, we're heading back out. Gotta go down here, I guess. Just one singular light on. Really creepy. This was a nail place. Wow, look at that. Yeah, this place is decaying badly. Shoe bill. Shoe store, maybe. Yeah, it's bad. This place is in bad shape. Anything over here? More Christmas stuff. Not surprised. Another store. This was a restaurant. See the Coke machine back there? You can see if the logos are like all old. Just these are kind of more modern. Not that old. Just another store. Oh, is this an active store? Oh, crap. Wait a second. They're not open, right?
No.
So I can just keep my light on.
1 week ago, this store was open. The music was still playing.
Oh, I hear
But then
it.
we noticed something strange.
I thought that was someone talking. Oh, it's the outside there. This is always cool going into one of these. I think this is abandoned. Cause look at the ceiling.
Wow, it was open last week.
Oh my gosh.
Last week, it was supposedly open. Now, a strange sight. Everything's still inside, yet decay was setting in. Had this place been affected by a storm, or was it just now permanently closed due to the decay of the mall?
Y'all, that was crazy. You couldn't really see it, but there was like kids' toys in there and stuff. It was like a fully stocked store. I guess it just closed last week because the state this building's in, which is just abhorrent. It looks like they blocked off these windows. I wonder what's past there. Might be able to see through these cracks. Here's where it gets really bad, folks. You see they put sandbags here to keep the water out of the Planet Fitness. It's completely flooding over here. Really bad. See, they even drove something through here. The power is still working. And it's just flooding back here. Like right behind this Planet Fitness here, where people could be working out right now. This is behind it. I've seen this at one of my other malls that went viral.
A lot worse. It didn't have any water in it.
Wow.
Must have been dry or something.
Well, I suppose this is the main part of the mall, right? Yeah, it's completely gone. There's like cobwebs on this thing and stuff. So, wow, this is the play place here. That's nuts. You can see it's been well played on. Here was some kind of clothing store? No, jewelry store. It says the store hours here. You can hear the heating on somewhere. Let's go check this out though. That's so cool. I really like this area. These are some really detailed pieces here. That's so sad. All these malls had to go like this. Oh, there's Claire's back there. There's also this security kind of area here. Think it's a good idea to go back there?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's like in the AM right now, folks. So I don't think anyone's gonna see our lights. This is a bakery. Pretty cheap. Looks like. Oh, really?
None of this was here at all.
I think this was Scrappers. Yeah, the gloves. But the clothes are weird. There's a security station. How do you get in here? Oh, so these are the clothes you were talking about. Are these all security?
I don't believe they have active security.
No, like for the old security. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool. Inside. Yo, for panhandling. So these are all from 2015. So these are all the incidents. Wow. We even got photos. Code of conduct violation, threatening an officer. Wow, we got full detailed stuff. Even got the race in there. Criminal trespass. That must have been him in the act. Doing something. Bear his name's Bear. Not allowed. Alright folks, we're back on the main trail here. Dang, someone had to smash that. This place is getting wrecked quick. That's quite unfortunate. At least we're here somewhat early. They all appear to be empty though. Oh, this is cool. Pokemon store. Hand-painted windows. And everything's out of here. Oh, there's even more murals. That's sick. There's even a Goomba there. The old advertisements. Oh, there's this that looks cool. There's like a bunch of stuff in here. So folks, we just heard a sound. This is where someone lives. Door slam. was, folks. I think it's far away. Overall, this has nothing in it. Oh, there's something. 2015. Oh, there's more back here, folks. That's empty. And this is something. I think that's the rain. Whoa. That's sick. The furniture's still here. Look at that. It's exactly as it was left. It's got mold all over it now. That is really cool. Of course, someone smashed all this. They wiped it. They cleaned it up, I think. Is this new? What are they doing with this place? Demolishing it or fixing it? Something's going on here. What's that light?
Yeah, that's from Kroger.
Oh. I see. Oh, that's sick. Whoa, it's got all the stuff in it. That's neat. What if there's a way in through there? Or is that not connected? We just heard another noise back here, but I think we're good. It's probably just the water. So false alarm, folks. But yeah, this way right here was the Applebee's. You can see the name right there. Oh, that's sick. Wow, that is decayed. Oh, it's cold in here. Oh my gosh. Everything's still here. At least all the furniture, displays and whatnot. Otherwise it's empty. Anything back here? No, just the rooms. We're changing clothes. Wow, it's big in here. I feel like a gust of cold wind. That's really cool though. Usually this stuff's like sold off or something. Never seen one of these with all this in it. Even looks like there's a couple things here. There's Carson's bags. Any merchandise though? That would be cool. Don't think so. That would be nuts if so. Yeah, it's moldy in here. Oh my gosh, they left all the furniture. They just moved into the corner. So this was all here, I think. They just left it and they moved it to the side. That's so cool. What is this? Yeah, look, this is when they were auctioning stuff. They're selling this for $10. Is there merchandise left? No, that's just something to hold stuff. All the stuff is still in there. That was $100. Who's paying $100 for this? Oh wow, we got the old square TV they were selling for $50. Dude, this stuff must have been here a long time ago. There's no way anyone's paying a cent for that now. 2015, I guess $50 is alright. Wow. They just left everything here. I can't believe that. If only they just kept it where it was, that would have been really cool. But this is still pretty neat. Because we're going to find some stuff here probably that might surprise us, I have a feeling. It just keeps going there, see? So there could be something. That's just a little poster. Wrapped station. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, there's no items, but there's a lot of stuff. Usually everything's auctioned off at these places. It's quite surprising. There's no wonder any of this stuff didn't sell. Stuff is ridiculously priced. There's even one of the makeup displays there. I got a handbook for the associate handbook. Probably for the employees. And receipts. Lots of receipts. But yeah, guys, look, it keeps going, so I wonder what else we're gonna find here. All this stuff is like completely destroyed now from the water. So it's like you're better off selling this stuff for way cheaper. I like this stuff though, that's really cool. Probably a jewelry on that. There we go, got a couple things. Random TV. And then books. Don't think that's interesting though. Why are there so many TVs here is my question. Yeah, this stuff is completely ruined. They put it in the corner to resell. Yeah, this is all the furniture. It's nothing special. Yeah, nothing, just files and furniture. It's always cool to see some of these stores with everything left though. Or like some stuff left even. This is destroyed, guys. I'm like walking on water. Yeah, to put it into perspective, folks, look at this. Look how much, the sheer volume of stuff all left behind here. Never seen one of these anchor stores with all this left like that. Folks, I didn't even notice this, but the registers are all left too. I think this stuff's expensive if I'm not wrong. I always see this stuff gone. Doubt there's any money, but that's really cool. Look at that, folks. They even have the posters left. I'm just curious what else could be left behind in this mall. Because this ain't too much, to be honest. Oh, wow. This is where they've been scrapping.
They've already started. Oh, yeah.
Dude, they're using this thing to pull the wires through here. So people are in here like every day, like doing this. They're literally making thousands too. Tweakers. Yeah, that's crazy. So they're the reason the power shut off in a lot of this building, I think. This stuff's extremely dangerous though. People die all the time doing this, guys. It says hot, but they somehow figured out how to disconnect everything and then take it. There's not much.
Weird space though.
Really weird. Alright folks, we're back here to put into perspective. We're still trying to find some place. Some kids were like hauling out clothes tonight. There must be a clothing store with crazy stuff. Kind of looked past this, but this must have been some sort of theater or something. projector there. So folks, we didn't go back here yet. I see. Look at that, folks, the old monitors. That's really cool. Never see that anymore. Not much here though. There's definitely more we haven't seen. Here's some jewelry. Yeah, it continues. What the heck? There's even more. This is like the middle, I think. Oh. I see. So folks, there's way more to this mall. We just can't find a way. So we're gonna try to find some other way through. There's a door over here. I think it leads to more. No. Alright folks, one last place to check.
This seemed like some sort of maintenance room. There was stuff like extension cords, tools, and it seemed pretty upkept. However, kids blew open fire extinguishers in there. A weird thing though, there were cans. Like somebody was scrapping cans from here. But somebody blew off the fire extinguisher, so I guess maybe someone wasn't living here? But then we saw the washing machine. A washing machine in the maintenance room didn't make sense, nor this heater. We started to question what was going on when we circled back to this room that was completely barricaded from all sides.
It's barricaded.
That's when we realized this was where the guy was sleeping.
There's another door in there. It's barricaded. I think someone's sleeping in there. The door's on the right side. Yeah. So there's an abandoned movie theater right next to us, but we're just trying to watch our cars because there's some really weird stuff going on. This dude drives in with no lights. Some fat girl comes out, yelps, then goes into a car on the passenger side. So that means somebody was in that car that whole time and watched us leave. And now this person's just sitting here, and I'm just trying to make sure our cars don't get robbed. There's my TRX right there, and yeah, now she's just in there. It could be just some weird stuff, but I hope it doesn't involve us. Well, anyways, I'm recording now, so I got that car, but I can't get the plates. Oh yeah, they're leaving now. We remote started our cars and made a sound. And now there's some. Look at this. Oh, yeah, it's definitely. What the heck? Oh, they're fighting. It's some people fighting. Some couple, probably. Yeah, it doesn't have to do with us. The whole thing that scared us was that guy had his lights off the whole time he was driving around. Yeah. Okay. Oh, he got his lights on now. Yeah, we're seeing what you guys are doing. Oh, okay. Huh? Yeah. Oh, we're just having a walk. No. No, definitely not a gang. So basically, this is the movie theater. We just talked to those people, and they were like asking us what we were doing. But we resolved that, so we're heading on over here now. All right, y'all, we're heading up here. The place actually looks modern. Well, this is gonna be cool. I'm glad the video's not over yet. It looks like it's decaying. There's a sign on the door. It means it's unsafe. I guess we're going in through the back here. All right, folks, we're in the theater. This is pretty cool. I was just in one of these last night at a mall. Wow. Yeah, I was like, where's the theater at this place? It's not connected. This place closed recently. It looks like it's not bad. This is gone though. Oh, we're going to the lobby. These are probably kind of boring. Wow. This place is a mess. Really wrecked. Really?
No, not anything like this.
Gang scrappers. Messed this place up.
This was once one of the busiest malls in Belfast, Northern Ireland. Thousands of people shopped here every week, but today it sits silent and abandoned. Conswater Shopping Centre opened in 1983 on the site of the old Belfast Ropeworks. From its car park, you could see the Belfast Hills, and from its food court, you could even pay to see the views through a telescope. At its peak, the center had more than 50 shops, big anchors like Tesco, Dunn's, and Woolworths. And when Tesco closed in 2015, the crowds soon began to disappear. Shop after shop would be shut down. By March 2025, almost 10 years later, fewer than half the stores remained. On the 21st of that month, the doors were locked for good, and the mall was shut down. One factor being most people buying things from home nowadays. The retail park around it still survives, but the mall itself stands abandoned and its future unknown. With an incredible view and more modern stores now abandoned, it was quite the interesting explore. Let's go inside and see what it looks like today. We were told there was a way in, but we didn't know where, so we had to go and find it.
Oh, there's cameras everywhere.
So they don't really work.
They don't work.
Because they walked around and
Check it out. These are like spikes all over the walls so people don't get in. It's funny. It looks like it's like a liability if you get like poked, so they make them out of rubber. But no, there's no way back over here. Open window up there. There's got to be an easier way. All right, we're gonna climb the roof here. Big pyramid right here.
It was at this moment I saw a security room with high-vis vests inside. I wasn't sure if this building was actively being patrolled.
There's security vests in that window. That'd be a way in, but I don't think we should go towards the window with the security vests. So we're gonna try to find another way right now. We got a door right here. Let's see if it works. Oh, it's boarded, or it's locked with screws. So there's a ladder up there, so we're gonna go see if that works. He's gonna go check it out. So I just climbed up there. There's no way in. I didn't bring my camera. All right, we're coming back down. I think there's other possible entrances here. There's a gate down here.
So this door could open. Oh. Whoa. What's this? Oh, they're open. This one's not.
He's dumb, it's just magnetic. I just opened it. I'm gonna go switch from my action camera to my my normal camera, so see you guys. Well folks, we're now inside the Belfast Mall. here it is in all its glory. So I don't know when this place closed or anything, but pretty cool. There's a food terrace upstairs, and looks like they had Burger King and Subway. Pretty neat. There's this building here, this little store. See if there's anything behind. Apparently this mall has some stuff left behind. Wow. Oh look. Oh, these are just empty displays. Clearly this was some sort of makeup store or something of the sort. This is pretty neat. This says 2025. I don't know what that's about. So clearly this building has had some sort of decay. It's been set in a while. I don't know when exactly it went abandoned, but clearly it's been here for some time now. This is like an art exhibit here. To be honest, I didn't know Europe had abandoned malls. I thought that was just an American thing. But clearly that's not the case. Of all places, Ireland, I'm exploring an abandoned mall. Pretty unique, I guess. Fighting words, NI. School, this place has power on. I really have no idea what to expect at all. I've never even seen like photos of this place, to be honest. It's cool though, trespassing is legal here. Check that out, guys. This is the last message left from one of the store owners. Goodbye. Specsavers. This is interesting because a lot of these brands I don't know anything about. Will this open? It's locked. But you can tell kind of what this was here. Something Adidas. Pretty strange. So I'm just filming because I really don't know what to expect. I really want to see some stores with everything left, and certainly that's a possibility out here. Is this like, okay. I don't know if any of these are American brands or not. Be kind of interesting if none of these are. It's pretty wild, so I can't get in, but everything's in there. As far as I can see, like all Christmas stuff. But yeah, there's like a better view. It's extremely windy out, so it makes it for a better video. Because it's very creepy. You can hear all the wind blowing outside at certain times. A lot of, it's gonna sound like a lot of movement. But here's the main part. Or maybe one of the main parts. Yeah, I really wonder how long this has been abandoned for. Look at this display, by the way. What do you think this is? Men's health? Interesting. Probably some like men's outreach center. Something like that. I don't know if there's anything in there. Actually, everything's in there. Check that out. There's even... What is that, you think? I don't know, but we're the charity under the auspices of the Men's Sheds of Ireland. Cool, I guess. Interesting. It's a bit creepy. These seagulls like literally sound like alarms. Check that out. RSB interiors. Never heard of anything here, really. Oh, this is cool. Look at those balloons. They've melted together because of how long they've been sitting in the sun. Am I tall enough? Oh! Yeah. Interesting. I didn't know balloons did that. Oh, wow. Check this out. Oh my gosh, how far back does that go? We gotta see if we can get in there. Maybe we can through the back rooms. Oh yeah, I forgot to show you guys. 2025. So this has been here at least New Year's 2025. What's up, dude?
How are you?
Hey man, a lot of these shops are closed. I think there's a way in through the back rooms.
What do you mean the shops?
All these doors are all closed.
Yeah, I think there is.
Probably through there.
I think so.
There's absolutely no way to get in. Maybe you could check them out.
Mannequin. Did you see the food court?
No.
Everything is left. It's really cool.
I was gonna ask you, is that...
It's like a beautiful view of the landscape, and I mean all the chairs, tables, and just a regular food court you'd see at a mall. But and there's all the different food places. But I think it's really cool for sure.
So do you just go up to the food court and then you can't come back down?
You can come back down. You just go over there, take the stairs up, or the escalator. So it's like right by the main entrance.
Like there's no circle. This is like the only.
That's the only way to it.
I see. Like this mall doesn't go in a circle. It's just like a one.
Yeah.
Okay, I see. All right. Well, I'm gonna go check out the food court.
All right.
Let me know if you can get in any of the shops. There's a big grocery store over there towards the middle, but there's no way in. So maybe through there, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll see you up there. So we're gonna go see the food court now. I'm super excited because he said there's like a bunch of chairs and stuff left behind. Should be really cool. Good for photos. This is the way up to the food court. Yeah, it's interesting. It's like 2 floors. So we're gonna go up here. There's even an elevator right there, as you can see, for it. Oh my gosh. This is insane. There's even a TV left. Wow. I want to see if that telescope works. I know you can't see my face. There are people outside. I'm just gonna do it anyways, though. Dude, what a scam. Guys, you gotta pay with coins, of course. Right, everything's about monetary funds. Everything's about making money. So yeah, I couldn't get in that telescope, but I really want to see the mountains. That's what it's for. Freaking mall with the view of the mountains. I'm looking at it right now. Holy cow. Look at that. That's insane. Wow. You can see in the background, that's the city of Belfast. They got some skyscrapers there, but there's loads of people walking all throughout here. So, gotta be kind of careful not to be seen. Holy cow, I didn't even look over here, guys. Chip shop. Oh my gosh, stuff is like flying outside. Subway. Wow. This is like fully stocked with all the chairs. I'm surprised well, of course they have American brands in Europe, not surprised. They took all their menus down though, I guess maybe they're gonna reuse it. This was closed, it looks like, but you can kind of see the outline of something there. Probably some European brand. Maybe. Here's Burger King. That is pretty cool. Look at that. The modern Burger King abandoned. That's actually pretty crazy to see. They would at least take their signs down, but they didn't. Usually these big brands take them down. McDonald's never leaves their buildings abandoned, really. They tear them down. Good for PR. Chickling, never heard of that. Fried chicken, I guess. Gosh, though, look at all these chairs. Holy cow. This is really cool. Curious, like, what kind of items are left behind? Well, it looks like we got like a play place here. So there's that. Really excited to see what else they got here. So anyways, guys, we're gonna go down to these rooms. I haven't been down here. I don't know if there's anything. We'll see in a sec. I suppose. Here are the toilets, as they say. It's pretty new cameras. Of course, this was abandoned. I don't know. I don't know what we got here. Is this like an elevator? Yeah, so it appears the power's on, but I don't see anything. What the heck? Oh wow. This is the staff room, guys. Oh wow, and everything's still in there. It's pretty unique. I think this was the staff room at least. Something of the sort. Some personal stuff, I guess. Whoa, almost fell down. This is storage. Fire escape. This was making noise when we were up there. Oh, that's straight down. I was almost gonna climb in there. This all kind of leads behind the restaurants. Here's like one of their lockers. Oh wow, oh wow. Guys, look at this. They left their Burger King outfits all here. That's pretty wild, actually. They left like everything. Huh. That's crazy. Look at that, folks. Check that out, Burger King. Anyways, guys, we're back out of there. We're gonna go back downstairs and I just noticed it goes downstairs, and I don't know what's around here, but it goes around here as well. I kind of want to walk by the glass here and see what we could find. Look at that, someone walking right outside of here. Oh wow, so this is like another store, I guess. Completely gutted. So I'm in direct view of people. I've just realized, and I've definitely been seeing, but wow, yeah, they were looking at me too. Awkward. Wait, does this even lead outside? No, I think that leads to the parking deck right here. For some reason, people try to break in, but there's kind of no reason to. All right, guys, so you know where we're at right now. You see we're back here again. So, yeah, we're gonna continue past this light here. Big old camera right there, and I think we stopped here, so we're gonna keep going. Are those TVs up there? Yo, you might be able to walk up there, maybe. No, I doubt it. So here's where we left off. Yeah, anything back there? No, there's nothing. So I'm a bit concerned by these lights here, but I mean, assuming that the alarms haven't gone off already, I think we're fine. If an alarm goes off, I'll be the first to see it, I guess. I mean, this mall must have closed very recently, it looks like. Eerie, there's like stuff and everything here. But it is starting to decay. I don't really know exactly when this closed. Oh wow, some of these stores though, they have everything. Very curious if we can get in here. This looks pretty stocked. I doubt it. No, we're not getting in there. It isn't that stocked. This is really cool though. I thought those were like security lights, but Whoa, this is really cool. That's decay. The ceiling's literally decaying here, guys. Holy crap. Oh, this is sick. Is this everything? Could be. So I'm hoping that's not true, but looks like these lead to garage doors that are closed. That might be the end of the mall here. This was a pharmacy. And something here for like makeup. That's a large store. Got anything else back here? We might see if like there's other buildings here abandoned, because it looks like there might be. Yeah, this looks like it's the end. So I'm at one of the fire escapes here. Might give it a shot to open the door, but afraid the alarm might sound. Honestly, it looks like this is alarmed. It smells really bad in this area. Well, these might be like redevelopment signs over here. Like they're gonna do something with this building finally. Look at the decay though. This looks like it has everything. What the heck is this? Oh, what? What is that? What's crazy is you can't see the light, but the cameras are working. Oh, wow. Look at that. There's a computer still on. What the heck is this place? Whatever that room was, I really want to get in there. This might be it. Locked. Will this open? Locked. So I was looking on maps. There is like a little upstairs portion over here by this skylight, so we're gonna check that out. So I believe it's right in there. Right over on that side, there is an upstairs portion. Maybe here. Okay, so this is the one, Center Management Office. This would lead to what we saw. Check that out. Bunch of buildings. But maybe here, yes. Here would be the way to where we saw the security vests. This is where security would be. I think this door is open. Unless it's not. No, it's gotta be still open. Looks like this requires a key card. Oh man, maybe I should have gone up here. Well, I don't know if anybody's coming or not, to be honest, but whatever. I mean, trespassing is like illegal here, so I'm gonna wait for my friends to finish, but I'm pretty much wrapped up. I filmed everything. It was actually a lot smaller than I thought it was, not gonna lie. But thanks for watching. I hope, I was able to preserve this place for some of you folks in Ireland. Kind of funny, an American comes here is like the one to film this all, but yeah, hope I did a good job and I could preserve this place forever. Pretty interesting mall, huh? What do you guys think? First mall out of the country. But yeah, I'll catch you guys later. Thanks for watching. Peace. So, I mean, this place has been a dumping ground for quite some time. They blocked off the entire street too. It's pretty crazy. Let's go. Door's right here. Dang, man. That was me. It's the lunchroom, I guess. It's chained. Wow. Yeah. Look at that, bro. Yeah, I guess we're not going in there, huh? Oh, this is the last floor. I just can't get enough of these shots of the outside. Look at these rooms. It's like all tinted, but you can see on the outside perfectly fine. Yeah, these two buildings right here connect. It's a bit stripped upstairs, as you can see. Let's go down here. It's been sitting like this forever. No one uses it. Just a waste. American buildings. Yeah. Yeah. It's probably a projector. Oh. Or no, it's not. No, it's not. Whatever. Dude, these are the real life back rooms, so holy.
Dude, that's what I was thinking.
Were these like giant TVs or something?
That's what it looks like.
Wow, that is interesting. Just take a look at this stuff though. Let's go. Let's go.
Is it this one?
Yeah. Was it? It's gotta be. Yeah, yeah. Ain't no one coming here? Lots of frogs. Yeah. Now clearly someone tried to break this all open. Might not be able to get inside. Lights are still on.
Tonight, we explore an abandoned mall in Ohio that's been completely preserved since 2013. We were given a tour by a security guard and a city worker who asked for the mall not to be named until its demolition. Some parts of this mall closed as early as 2008, while others closed more towards 2013. And the things we found preserved inside this mall were unlike any abandoned mall. A display car left behind, and phones left on the shelves as if it were still 2013. Join us as we go back in time to see what's been left.
Hey, what's going on, guys? So today we're inside this huge abandoned mall, and we walk in, and this is the first thing that we see. Chevy Corvair, I think. I don't know why this is in a mall that's been closed since 2008, but this is just incredible. It was just parked here. Look at that, we got the gas cap on the side. Anyways, cool first find, but we got a lot more to check out here. So what was this building?
This, I honestly don't know, man. This was before my time. This is the first area that closed, or first part of the mall that closed. It's some kind of like festive area. I don't really know. Yeah, because like there's storage up there that's empty, and it's kind of sketchy up there. But yeah, this is just like the weird room that I don't know what it is.
2010.
Oh, I guess it closed in 2010 then.
Yeah.
It's weird because yeah, some areas their last calendar is 2008, and others I guess they're 2010.
Huh. This is crazy. Looks like someone started a fire here.
Those stairs are like falling apart. I tried walking up them, and they're pretty bad.
I cannot believe the shape this building's in.
Yeah, this is the worst of it all. It gets better out up here.
Wow. Look at all that old candy. Looks like the power's on in here, actually. Yeah, there's one light on.
I was gonna say, yeah, there's one over there that's
Yeah.
always on.
This is just in terrible shape, though. It's shocking to me. As you can see, there's a singular light still on. So there is still power, technically, but it's so old that all the lights kind of faded out. Thanks.
Jeez, that's like almost a wall of cobwebs. Can't see out of it very well. They're pretty dirty.
I've never noticed that. That's crazy. That's had to have been here. What confuses me.
Oh,
Yeah, this is
jeez.
gonna be a little wet. That goes up to kind of nothing. This goes into one of the first rooms. I think this is the reptile room. Yeah.
Reptile room.
Yep. And they had to have like reptiles in here
Whoa.
because they have like snake prices.
Check that out. It's got to be from like 2010 or so.
Oh yeah. Exit signs and shit are still light up. Like, it's weird.
Always one light in the in all the rooms.
One light per room. Be better.
Oh, this is kind of cool.
Yeah, it's just like a fashion store.
Ralph Lauren. That's sick.
This is probably their storage area. They threw everything into here, and
Forgot about it.
yeah, Matchbox. Oh my gosh, they used to have old matchboxes here.
But still.
No, they'd be really confused. I'm never worried about the people. I'm worried about if they call.
This is where we're going.
We're going in right now.
Lights off or on?
Yeah, lights all off.
Okay.
Yeah.
This looks really cool. Wow. For a free gift.
There's a little mic over there.
Either.
Looks like
They use
average mall store.
They used it as some kind of storage because all these trees were out in the hallway before they closed.
Oh,
So they moved them all in here, but yeah, they stripped everything.
Like this.
Here you go, my better lines on. His office is just through here. There was gonna be a camera in there, it doesn't work.
okay.
Just to not spook you.
So what is this?
Some back rooms to push stores.
Huh.
This is like some kind of clothing store. Except all of our footprints are here now because of the fire extinguisher.
There's some changing rooms in here. Must
Whoa.
have been some type of clothing store. All sales are final, no returns. Oh, this looks so cool. What do they got up here?
Whoa, we got presents.
Bunch of Christmas stuff.
Yeah.
Whoa. Bro, that's in April 2008. Oh, that's cool.
So this is the Foot Locker. There's a lot of shit back there too. This is the original room I came in, where I saw the hole in the wall. Yeah, it's got the whole scoreboard and shit.
This is for all the shoes.
Yep, all the shoe storage.
Any shoes left?
Nope.
Of course.
Holes in all the wood though.
Dude, if we found a box, we could put one of our shoes in there.
Oh yeah, I have Adidas.
You found Adidas?
I'm wearing Adidas. Whoa, get a video of this. Nobody's ever walked over these before, so they're cracking under my feet.
Yeah, they're like really. Go.
Super graceful or absolutely unskippable. Oh yeah, he did it way better going in. You want to lock this one? Did you want to lock this one?
No, everything here, I just found it like this.
Dude, look at this. 2013, dude. Oh my gosh.
That's absolutely insane. There's still foam.
Oh my gosh. That's insane.
Somebody raided the cash drawer already, of course.
No, everything, yeah, was all good. Dude, this is cute as fuck.
Look at all these SIM cards. This is wild.
There's a safe in the back.
Oh,
You want to go check it out? It's just
Sure.
closed.
whoa. There's phones back here. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Guys, look at all this cool stuff. Phones, phone cases. I mean, this was a long time ago. A time I barely remember. 2013.
Whoa, look at this big safe. I don't think that one opens.
It's kind of spooky. I like to take a picture of a chair. That's all it has.
Might be kind of cool showing a video walking down the hallway.
Yeah.
This is kind of cool.
Yeah, this is some kind of restaurant. Like an old style diner type.
Explain like the drywall.
They were going to repurpose the mall and use other parts of it, so they blocked it all off. All the older parts that they weren't going to use.
Yeah, so that's why we're going through the side over here.
This was a game changer.
Yeah, this is Game Changers.
Yeah.
What is Game Changers?
The video game store.
Wow.
Before, online games like that you buy online. As long as it's not shining back at them. But yeah, you can't even get in through that. That's all. You'll have to break glass to get in there. There's no door. So this is the nail salon.
Whoa.
I'm actually gonna use that tool.
2014. Oh, for probably massage or something. So I mean, all this stuff here. See the marks where people sat. The mold's gotten so bad that those things have fallen off. You put your feet down in there.
Oh, gotcha.
More powerful flashlight.
Yeah. Security uniforms.
Oh, this is the security office.
Yeah, isn't that ironic? After you.
Thanks.
This is like the front desk.
This is the public safety building.
Yeah. This is where the security detail were. So that's what we came in at.
Yeah.
Open.
Yep, it's open if y'all want to head in there. I'm just gonna keep walking up here.
Whoa. Oh my gosh. Two Swag would love that bunny thing.
Yeah. That looks gross though.
Really gross. Smells gross in here.
Yeah, I don't really know what this room was either.
This one doesn't seem like it's worth filming to me.
It's like a pseudo storage room that drill press for some reason.
Drill press, yeah.
Like why?
Oh, this one's got an alarm on it.
Yeah, see, all the exit doors have alarms on them. For those you gotta avoid.
The rooftop now.
Who did the rooftop, doesn't it? Weird. But it's weird, the JCPenney has security sensors on all their doors, but they're not powered. Because we went through them.
So this part is closed. This is the jewelry store, but everything else is accessible. We're over here.
This is really cool.
We have a miniature train thing. You put coins in and it runs. Look at this. This is like an art piece, you know?
Inside the middle of the mall.
That's crazy cool.
Yeah, it's like a play place for kids that live in the mall.
Smells like a play place.
Yeah, they have the rubber floors and shit. So kids don't hurt themselves. There's cameras all over here, but it must not work. Because like there's a door on that door, and no alarm happens.
It's because there's no power there.
Yeah.
Dude, this is like cool. This is like the where you get your prizes probably.
Yeah. Just look at the room too, it's kind of creepy.
Oh dude, they have little kids shoes here.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Little teddy muscle shoes.
So he says this is the best part.
Yeah, this is the best part.
It's the best part, okay, I guess. We're about to see
Going up a lot of stairs here.
the cherry on the top for this place.
And we start on the second floor.
Thanks. Thanks. Holy keys.
Look behind you.
Holy vault.
That's a big vault. We got a ton of keys here. What if they just had the key laying around?
I'm sure whoever was here probably tried them all. That's why they're all out.
Wow. That is a cool vault.
So we're in kind of the office section of J.C. Penney.
Yep.
Yeah. And
Whoa.
some cubicles, but oh,
This looks cool.
Is this the salon entrance? This is the salon entrance.
This is cool.
Yes, this is one of the salons.
Over here.
over here.
Yeah, we'll get in there soon, but yeah, this part is like the best part in my opinion.
Yeah, there's like 3 sections. There's the office area, the warehouse area, and then the open area, basically.
Okay. What's in the warehouse?
Tons of shit.
Oh.
Got the escalator over there.
Oh my gosh.
Yep, this used to be the old JCPenney.
Whoa.
We came from here, and this is the second floor.
Oh my gosh.
Like example stands for their
Oh.
lines.
Cool. Little brass teapot. So is this the warehouse area?
Yep. It's huge. And it's kind of like a maze.
Some random items. We got a date here. 2012. When the guys first came here, they thought this was a dead body. But there is just a crazy amount of stuff all throughout here. A lot of stuff, I don't even know what it is, but you know, just a lot of stock that they just kind of left behind. I mean, there's a ton of stuff here. Just a maze of rooms. I don't even know where they went. They just disappeared on me. Okay, we'll go find them.
And just make sure to watch out for that front glass door.
Got a big TV here. I see you looking at that safe.
It's literally a safe for jewelry safe combination.
So cool.
We can do that.
Okay, yeah, we'll go to the rooftop and that'll be the end of this mall.
I'm gonna have to end it here. I'm at 10 minutes on my battery, so thanks for watching, guys. There might be some more footage we'll post later on, but here's the mall. Leave a like if you liked the video and give me a sub. Thanks for watching.
If you follow this unsuspecting road into the woods, you'll find yourself at the former IBM Conference Center. And if you took a look inside, you would come across a scene that's truly from the apocalypse. It's as if one day in 2020, everyone put down what they were doing and fled in the middle of the day. It was only 1989 when developers annexed a family estate here to build IBM's Conference Center, which would soon be named the Palisades. In there, they would host events and train new employees. Parts of the building included a hotel, bar, a sort of underground cafeteria, a pool, conference rooms, offices, tennis courts, and a nature preserve-like atmosphere outside. IBM has been around for over 100 years as a technology company, building some of the most powerful computers in the world. They were mostly in the public eye from the 80s to the 2010s, as I remember. Their revenue has declined within recent years, but they still have a stronghold, purchasing AI companies to invest in the new age. For 3 decades, the building saw hundreds of thousands walk through their doors, but in 2016, it was purchased by HNA, an investment conglomerate tied to the Chinese government. But 2 years later, HNA went under filing for bankruptcy and putting the property up for sale in 2018. The property quickly went under contract with a buyer who put down 3 initial payments when HNA backed out, causing the buyer to file a lawsuit, causing the property to be frozen in limbo in 2019. HNA still gets to choose the next buyer, but a judge has prevented them from selling until the lawsuit has been resolved. Eventually, the bank took over, but now the city has complicated things further. You can't sell to a religious organization because we'll lose our tax dollars. You can't build houses here until you rebuild the hotel due to zoning laws we won't change. All this time, the property has degraded further. A mechanical failure spilled petroleum into the lake on the property. Pipes had burst, and when the firefighters arrived, Their trucks were unable to get through due to sinkholes that had formed, and vandals had slowly been finding out about the place. The city has even considered eminent domain. The property sold in June of 24, the year this was filmed, but as of 2025, not one thing has changed. The goal is to keep the building, so I've waited until it's not possible to explore this place to prevent further destruction. By the time you're watching this, everything has been said and done. This is one of the craziest abandoned office buildings I've ever seen. Literally everything was left behind, including food.
Hey, what's going on, guys? So today we're going to be exploring an abandoned conference center. We got this long abandoned road we got to walk on. We just kind of found this place by accident. Looks like it closed around COVID. It's got a really big pond. There's actually koi in there. We'll see if we can see them today. And yeah, this place is completely untouched. It's a bit scary because it's such a large building. And I haven't seen anybody post this yet. So I'm not sure what to expect, really.
The property had not been maintained in quite some time. I was surprised there wasn't even security presence.
So yeah, as you can see, I mean, there's literally a tree on the road. This place is legit abandoned. It's really cold, so I'm sorry if I'm shaking. Hopefully it'll be better inside, but I doubt it.
How such a large place could be untouched for so long is beyond me, but here we were.
Well, here it is. Here's the front. Looks like kind of the lobby, and actually, there's even sinkholes developing in the parking lot. This place is massive, guys. And we looked inside, all the furniture, everything is left just as it was when this place closed. And right here, we have this beautiful little waterfall. We came here last time, there was koi swimming around. I don't know if we'll be able to see that. Dang, it's cold, I'm really shaking. But yeah, it's a really cool skywalk. We're gonna walk up in here. He's always falling. Looks like the koi are back, guys, so I wasn't lying. So these fish saw the demise of this building, probably. I don't know how long they live, but isn't that cool? They're still here. They were just forgotten about.
The scenery here was incredibly beautiful. They even had the building going over a river.
Last time we were here, he spent probably 30 minutes trying to cross that.
Dude, it's just a mental game.
Yep.
I mean, like, I can obviously do it, but it's just, you gotta get over it with your head, you know? I was scared of everything, but now that we've done it already, it's a breeze.
So it appears some urban explorers have left this door open discreetly, which is great. We don't want stupid people getting here and destroying it, but we also want to explore it ourselves. Pretty convenient. So here's the basement, completely moldy. In fact, I think it actually flooded many times. Everything here is just soaked in a layer of water that was probably here. You can see just the mold everywhere. I don't know if this place has any saving. Maybe it does. You can actually see the water level. That's where it was. Yeah, we don't want to be here too long. Look at those black spots on the wall. That's insane.
There were pieces of paper on the door of people who had trespassed years earlier, which really scared us. We were quiet and made sure not to make any noise at the beginning, not knowing if somebody was here or not. We had entered the main lobby. Everything was still frozen in time from years before. It's a sight very rare to see in America, as most places are completely destroyed after the first year or two by other vandals. Luckily, urban explorers such as I have not posted this place until it's no longer explorable. Everybody played a good part in keeping this place preserved.
Well, folks, it appears nobody's moved anything since last time. So I'll show you that room in a sec. Check this out. There's a miniature map of this place. Really cool. then over here, all the desks, everything's still set up just as it was left years ago. Maybe a couple years ago. But nothing's really moved. Not one thing. You can see the plants growing in here. Everything's just kind of fallen over. The leaves have died. It's eerie. It's like everyone just kind of got up and left in an evacuation or something. Look at all this. It's all just here, the lobby. Looks like one of the trees fell or something. Yeah, what's going on here? This is kind of strange. Oh, wow. Yeah, the tree fell or something. It still kept growing up. Maybe. But it's just completely untouched. And here's what the outside looks like. As you can see, the chairs are still all out there. And look at that. It's like everyone was having dinner, just had to run away. But this place is really a resort. Cool bridge back there. And over here, we'll get here in a little bit. This is grass on the roof. It looks like it's the lawn, but it's not. It actually goes down a story.
It's truly a rare sight to see an office abandoned with everything truly left behind. Usually stuff is auctioned off. Something catastrophic must have happened to this company for them to leave everything.
Also got this fireplace right here, right at the front. So let's move on. Flat screen, everything's still left since they last closed. More dead trees. We'll go down there in a bit. Got another walkway. Views on both sides. You can see just how desolate everything is. I'm actually shocked nobody's filmed a video on this yet. I mean, it's so obvious that this is abandoned. We have this massive room here. Completely massive. There's still so much left too. And over here, take a quick look. There's a massive conference room right there. All the chairs and everything is still left. Even the coat hangers.
We entered the wing with all the conference rooms. There was quite a few.
You can see this place is starting to decay.
The dead plants show the remarkable amount of time that this building has sat abandoned, untouched. Usually, plants can survive a long time in an abandoned building without fully dying like this.
So here's one of the wings. Really large wing that we're about to go into. This is gonna be cool right there. But there's the grass I was talking about. It's just grass on the roof. And as we go into this part, you can just see how untouched it really is. The tea bags are just still there, left completely untouched. And the architecture of this building is really cool. You can see right here though, the mugs, the forks, the spoons, the plates, everything's here.
You might be wondering where all the dust is. Well, actually dust comes from humans or animal presence, which means nobody's walked through these halls for a long time.
It's really fascinating to see a building of this size still left untouched. The plant's just dead. There's 3 more of these rooms, I think. But we'll keep walking around. I want to point out the architecture here is really cool. There's a big area right here. Still chairs set up back there.
Right here was the only part of the building where I ever saw vandalism. The rest was completely untouched. Maybe these guys got caught.
And here you can see a little bit of signs of vandalism. Someone sprayed a fire extinguisher in the building. So people have gotten in here and destroyed a couple things, but luckily not too many. It's all still here. And if you guys do know where this is, I advise you guys, do not destroy anything. Leave everything just as it was. That's the right way to do it. But yeah, another room just completely set up just as it was. So over here, it says Business Center. This is crazy. Everything's still left inside the offices here. So, people might have been, this might have been like, I don't know. What was this room? I don't even know. It's all still here though. The computer, files, the printer, it's all still left behind. We even have another desk here. It's all perfectly set up. Look at this. It's completely untouched for the most part. To Janelle. I'll miss working with you every day. I'll always be your favorite conference planning partner. You are the best. That's really sad. And here you can see the date. March 2020. That's when everything ended. That's when time had just stopped. So this is as far as we got when we first checked this out. Oh, this is a shame. It's the only vandalism besides that I've seen though. And look at this. This area actually still has, what would you call those? Where food was. It's all still left. See, there's no reason to do that. Doing this just causes the owner to get pissed off. It's really stupid. Another stairway. We're heading towards the end of this building. Oh. That is a little concerning. Oh, see? This is sad. Look what people have done.
As you notice, much of the stuff that was destroyed here was cleaned up once again, which means whoever did this was probably caught. But this must have happened very early on in the building's abandonment for there to be security.
Alright, you guys ready to see something crazy? All the rooms, it appears at first glance, are just left just as it was. It scared me. So these are probably meeting rooms. You can see all the technology and other things that were stored here. Doesn't look like too much. Interestingly enough, there's still candy. And markers. And food. Looks like it's been sitting there a while. So now we're at the other side of the building. In the same wing. And oh my gosh, everything's still here. And you could see the white stuff, that's all mold. But this was a huge theater room. And even the candy, you could see is still left on the desks. This is crazy. So someone would have been speaking here to all these people. Probably for work-related stuff. I'm wondering what's back here. Looks like a kind of general setup room for the people presenting. You got an idea of where we are now? Holy cow. Everything really is just left. I wonder what that's from. Look at that, it's all here. It's just completely pristine. For the most part. For the most part. You can see these water bottles. The plastic is degraded. That's why water bottles have an expiration date. Because the plastic slowly gets into the water you drink. And that's what happened to these, because they've been sitting. Another room. All unique. A little bit more trashed. Really? Oh man. People really went to town on this one. This looks like a theater projection room back here. All the equipment's still left. So these would have projected slides for work or something like that. And I think that's glass for those giant shards. Someone was probably working behind here and projecting maybe. So I'm gonna go upstairs because I'm pretty curious on what we'll find up here. This appears to be offices. This would have been for Halloween. Look at these bones. Halloween decorations. I wonder what this stuff was. Looks like tools. Really intricate tools. Are you kidding me? Oh, that's empty. Everything's still left in here too. I wonder if they left their speakers here and headphones and all that, and some kids stole them maybe. This is crazy. So this is somebody's personal office. And it's like they just closed overnight. Jeez. Everything's still here. So we've moved on from there. We have another wing, or part of this wing. This was maybe the decorating department. I don't know. Sure looks like it. All this stuff. There's another room here too. It's got papers, but not too much. Out this window though, you can see the true scale of this place. It's massive. So I'm just gonna assume many of these offices are empty. I'm just gonna maybe go back down. Another office I passed by that I didn't film. This is where we arrived at. Guess we gotta go back down another way. You can really see the decay. I didn't even notice those rooms. I think they were locked. But we were gonna go down here. Here we go again. Another room just left completely untouched. I'm just gonna assume all the rooms here in this wing look like that. We even still have water. Look at that. Just left abandoned. So now we're going over here. I don't even know what's over here, to be honest. This appears to be the loading dock. Brand new generators. These are probably just server rooms. Holy crap. I might have been mistaken. I mean, they moved stuff. It's not left just as it was, but nobody took anything. This server stuff's mad expensive. I might have to wait on this video until the owner locks it up. It'd be a shame if people took stuff from here. Surprised they didn't sell anything. Never seen one of those before. Look at all these TVs though. I wonder if this was out or it was just stored in this room. Here's another room. More empty. It's probably why there's no security systems, because everything's kind of ripped apart. I wonder if those are brand new TVs though. Back there in the boxes. Holy cow. Look at that. IBM. Iconic.
I actually didn't know this building was owned by IBM until I reached these rooms.
They're kind of. Oh, it's the same one we just checked out. I found a staircase. Might be server rooms upstairs here. I wonder if this was like IBM offices. This isn't an office center though. If you look outside though, it's just desolate. I'm really surprised there's no security. It's like genuinely just abandoned. Nobody's here. Nobody's been here in a while. So here we are upstairs. Holy cow, and everything's just here. What was this, I wonder? Maybe like a lunchroom? Oh my gosh. Look at that art on the wall, that's cool. So, must have been another conference room. Random stuff here. Dude, what? This was definitely like some IBM headquarters or something. Look at that. I wonder if they did have a sale, because that sign says free stuff. Nobody took this stuff. I would have taken it. The birth of e-business. It's a cool little flyer here about how IBM changed over time. Looks like. Got a lunchroom portion up here. Well, otherwise nothing really to see on this floor. All the offices kind of look the same. You're funny. You scared me for a second. Yeah. I know, it's huge, dude. All the offices here have like everything in it.
Really?
Yeah. It's not like personal stuff, but it's still like a lot of expensive equipment.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna love that other section, dude. It has like the big pool, the gym, everything.
Wow. I'm excited.
My voice keeps shaking. It's so cold here, dude.
So now we're going back down. You guys probably remember this room. I want to go to this room right here. Look at that. That's going to be cool. So we'll head on down. I suppose I was going to explore this part. Look at this crap. This is huge. I wonder what went on here. Definitely another conference room. Looks like that's it though. This is probably the coolest one of them all. It's like a ballroom. So we're gonna head on down these stairs to this kind of sky room underground. Skylight room, I suppose. So here's where the decay becomes pretty evident. Looks like a pipe must have burst, spraying all throughout this building. Yeah, I wonder what that was. Probably emergency water for like a fire. Over here, can get a better look at the chairs. I don't really want to open any doors though. I'm sure the power's cut, but just in case. So this is like a big restaurant room, it looks like. Oh man. Everything's still here though. There's the register. There's even an ATM here that was scrapped. Look at this. Unopened wine bottles. And glass bottles still in the case. Same thing here. We even have more drinks this time. Looks like beer. That barrel's really cool. There's even some more wine back there. So this was probably a bar. Actually, look at this. They had plenty of restaurants here. It's like a little mini mall or something. This is mad cool. And a big chandelier in the middle. Here's like the kitchen for anybody curious. Everything's still kind of here, but I'm sure you guys don't really care about seeing the kitchen. A lot of stainless steel though. Wonder what they're gonna do with all this stuff. Oh man, this is absurd. I almost missed this room. All the wine is still there. Look at all that. Wonder, that's gotta be not too old, probably still drinkable. There's actually some decent amount of stuff here. Just left food, sauces.
This is how you know this wasn't your typical abandoned office. Usually, they would be up for sale. This one, they just left the food behind to rot. This is where I began to hear noises. I was completely underground in a dark room. It was probably an animal scrounging for food, however.
What the heck? There's gotta be an animal that got in here. I heard something in this room. Oh my gosh, it's all here though, all the food. Holy cow. It's left just as it was. All neatly stacked. Oh my gosh. That's insane. Stuff's nasty now. Something definitely ate some stuff. This is what food looks like when it starts to decay. Look at the salt. That's crazy. It's like crystallized the box. There's definitely some animal eating in here. It actually didn't smell that bad in there. I guess this was for the employees making the food. Mad moldy in here. These were probably lockers. Oh, look at this. Oh, it's really cold in here. Time to make a still water video. Actually, it looks like there's stuff in here. tried to put this out. Oh, that goes outside. Okay, we're back to where we started. Back to where we left off. Still so much left. And this is like where people were eating. Just out in the open, sort of, getting their food. But, this is where we were gonna go. All the napkins still here. Looks like this was like a buffet, stir-fry area. And then, this is the room I was talking about. Look at this crap. Insane. All the tables are just left. Well, finally, let's head down to the other side.
Now we'll be heading to the hotel area that was meant for guests, which includes a pool, a gym, and a party room.
Well, we are now back to this area. Now this is going to be really cool. So, we'll get down here, show you guys the pool room. You can see it right there, the pool. We're going to find a way to get down there. We have all this to explore as well. Should be pretty interesting. Here we have another kitchen too. Everything's left there. It's really impressive, honestly, how much stuff is just forgotten about. Kind of dining area. This is like a bar. There's still wine left behind and other drinks. The menus are there, the cups are there. It's all just neatly set up, just as it was. We even have a wine bottle that was kind of half poured. There's some mold in there. But here's this kind of room. Just kind of a lounge area for guests, maybe when they wake up in the morning. It's all set up though. You can see some kids that have broke some things, but not too much. A couple windows and they boarded them up. Looks like they just kind of stopped caring though. This is crazy. There's 2 pool tables here. Pool balls are still there. I wonder how long ago someone broke this, because they even like sweeped it up. This is definitely one of the craziest conference center hotels I've ever explored, because it's so massive, it's been abandoned for so long, and everything's left just as it was. Very few things have been taken out of here. It's truly remarkable. But here we go. We got some stairs going down, so let's head down to the pool room. It's rather dark. So much glass. But here we go. So here's the pool room. But before we even get there, there's an abandoned exercise room with everything left. All sorts of machines, guys. There we got the Stairmaster moldy pull-up bar. This is awesome. It's just completely abandoned. Still left all the dumbbells. Well, Some of them are still left just as they were put. Kind of crazy. This is a banger spot, man. It's so cool. You look outside, there's kind of the waterfall. And here we are, the pool room. What a massive spot. We even have the original floaties and flippers. There probably once was water in here, but not much to see other than it's a giant pool room. I can imagine, unfortunately, this is all going to be destroyed, tagged soon. As long as we keep it secret, though, it's not up to us whether other people go here or not. Actually, this pool isn't that deep. It's crazy, though. This is just untouched, not vandalized at all. Truly remarkable. Anyways, here we're kind of headed down to the hotels. Whole hallway of stuff, not even gonna bother. But this is cool, so look at that. The snacks are all here still. Somebody had to steal stuff though, but this was snacks 2 years ago. Actually, some animals have eaten some of them. Chocolate bars. You could see what animals wanted to eat and what they didn't. That's funny. They didn't want to eat any of the chips, it looks like. You can see though, it's all faded now. Hard to kind of tell, but it's like different colors. This is really cool. Then of course we have the sodas. Not much to see here. So now we're in kind of the hotel part. Everything's still set up just as it was. It's probably really fancy. But yeah, all these rooms are probably gonna look somewhat the same. Dang, you could totally sleep here though. Sheets are all clean, up to my knowledge. So here's just gonna upload the basement hallway for all the rooms. Gonna probably skip past these till we get to the top floor. So here's the stairs going up, and this room is sick. Just wait till we kind of get up here. So there's kind of this. Here's like now the opposite end. You can truly see how large this facility is. We'll go up higher, I'll show you. You could see some of the rooms get kind of fancier. I don't know what this is. This is just, yeah. So this is a fancier suite. Really cool. Beds are all still made. Look at this cool kind of layout. Really unique. It's like an optical illusion of some sort. It's a rather expensive machine left upstairs. Looks like people are maybe having a party, not this room necessarily, but some other ones up here. Someone drank the water, I think. Gross. But yeah, these are all kind of gonna look the same. I just think it's incredible how all this is left just untouched. But here is a better view, I suppose. Still kind of bad, but you can see more. Hotels are always boring. The rooms all look the same. That's why I never film them. But I'm just passing room after room. All of them look the same. Everything's left. All the beds are made. The coffee machines, all that stuff, it's all still there. It all looks the same. So that's why I'm not really going through much of these. But here we are kind of at the end. Now this is kind of cool. Shows more of the scale of this place. And yeah, here's your kind of view over here. Not much to see. Man, it'd be cool to have a party here, wouldn't it? But yeah, I think that's it. Anyways guys, that's gonna do it for today's video. I really hope this place doesn't get destroyed. Like I said, we're always respectful and we're just here to take photos and videos, and I hope you guys, if you ever do find this place, do the same. But don't share this place out, all that, because it's a bad thing to destroy stuff. But I just wanted to say, I mean, I don't know how, besides maybe COVID, that this whole building was just left abandoned with most stuff just left behind just as it was. And it's even more shocking that it's been years now, like, and the stuff is still kind of looks the same. I mean, people have obviously gotten in here, but they were all respectful for the most part to this building, which is really awesome. So I applaud you, you guys, for not destroying anything. But yeah, I think that's it. Not much in the hotel room, but this was such a cool place. Probably one of my top favorite like office hotel buildings. Just because everything's kind of left in here. It's just really frozen in time. But anyways guys, leave a like if you liked the video. If you're new to the channel, subscribe and comment. What was your favorite part in this building? See you guys later.
It's been many years since I last filmed this video. So many years, in fact, that I completely forgot about it. This is the abandoned section of Hawthorn Mall in Vernon Hills, Illinois. This and many other videos have been on backlog, but now I can legally post it for the public to see. If you know Hawthorn Mall, they've been demolishing it in sections for years, and this is one of the sections that's been in limbo for numerous years. It closed during COVID-19 and has been abandoned ever since, completely closed off to the public. This video was made for documentary purposes only, and it's more than likely completely inaccessible now.
Are you seeing this, you guys? This abandoned mall has music playing. I've never seen anything like it. Hopefully it doesn't get copyright struck, but this is wild. So we got this is a Barnes and Noble store, I think, and I just can't believe the music's still on. It's wild. This is just unreal to me. It's one of those liminal space videos, except it's actually real and they're playing music. This is just wild. See, I'm gonna check this part out. I gotta deal with that later. That's the cooler part. But there's music playing. That's a problem for me. I can't make any money. You know what I mean? I'll figure it out. But look at this. They got like a coffee room here. Look at that. Yeah, definitely Barnes and Noble. You got the book title, genre things. Oh, there's a book. Very important book right here. Gotta know about Japan, right? Oh, there's an elevator. Highly doubt it works. Doesn't work. Figures.
But yeah, all these escalators are down. Music's still playing. Power's still on. There's a demo fence around here. They're about to tear this down, it looks like. But what a beautiful mall. Still got a few people going around. There's a few stores that are still open, actually. But this part has been long abandoned, as you can see. But wow, guys, look at the architecture. I love that. Looks like all the lights here are shut off. The power's still on, though, I think. I can hear stuff kind of going around. Look at that, we got a couch here. Chill reading area. It's crazy to me how there's like it's like a 2-story. So this is one of the acre stores then. I don't know why this closed. I guess people aren't reading books anymore. New releases. Let's go down the escalator. But this is what you'd walk into, or you'd walk through that door and go up here, or kind of hang around here. There's one singular light on. This is, I guess, where people maybe bought books. Got the little lights here. Some coffees. Oh, and we, what is this? Verify disposal. Money? Safe, maybe? Flyers. It's all dusty. Look at that. I think there's any other rooms, maybe maintenance, but all right, here we go into the part with the sound. The part you guys probably want to see, right? Actually, no, let's keep looking around here. There's still a lot of rooms I haven't checked out. Dr. Seuss. Here's just bathrooms. Whoa. That old TV. Cool. So this has been closed since COVID-19. Wow. Somebody stopped caring about the paper towel situation. All right, we're gonna go to the place with the music here. I think it'll be fine. Copyright or non-copyright, I just love posting videos and showing you guys really cool stuff. Let's hop right in. Definitely gonna get me though. Oh, look at that. Oh, that must have been when the place was in operation, maybe. That's what I'm guessing. Those little footprints. Is there a room back there? I don't think so. Maybe. Let's go check it out. It's just an emergency exit. So let's go back to the main part over here. Get ready for this, you guys. I figured around here I'd get copyright struck, but I just wanted to say, it's pretty rare to see a mall get torn down in sections and immediately redeveloped, which is what's happening here. Vernon Hills is a really successful town, and it only makes sense. Isn't that wild? I think these are what they're building over here. They already tore down, I think, part of it. A lot of stores here to check out. Let's go to this one. So this store was called the Finish Line. Yeah, must have been a shoe store. They had Adidas merch, Nike. And here's like the back area. This is where they would store the shoes in bulk. Like how the things go all the way around the outside of the store. What is this place? Yogurt store, maybe. Here's the display area. Look at that. That's pretty unique. Christmas stuff. There's another room that's going behind here. Christmas stuff. Another small little store. Kind of empty. That's where they tore down the, that's where the Sears was, I think. Sears. That skylight, beautiful. Don't think this one opens. Let's try it out. That's like a storage place inside the mall. This was a clothing store. Some kind of old clothing store. Weird. Cool. Another little store. Whoa. Look at the flickering lights on this one. Something you'd see in a movie. Well, what do you think this was? Maybe, oh. This is what it used to look like? I don't know. Probably not. They really tore this place up, though. I mean, they really tore this place up. What were they doing here? Oh, wow. Check that out. I'm gonna check that out in a sec. Little hallway. Oh, huh. Oh, we got a bag. Did that say what this is? No. I don't know, jewelry store, clothing store, I would imagine. Maybe some kind of high-end store. Whoa. What is all this? Who knew that behind a lot of these stores? Oh my gosh. All these printers or scanners. Look at that. What in the world? Wow. This place is actually falling apart. Surprisingly. I keep seeing monsters around here too. I think that's kind of weird. That's the exit. So eerie. Jeez. Take this one off. This one's wild. Creepy birthday party room. It's a really cool chair they got. So must have been some kind of party planning thing for kids. I don't know. No idea. Anyways, that's gonna do it for today's video, I think. Kind of a small part here. Pretty small part. You know, like they, I don't know, they're tearing this mall down section by section. I figure, you know, I'll film little parts of it. Last thing that got torn down was a Sears. And this is next, and then probably more and more and more of this mall will be torn down. And I'll try to get a video, try to, you know, make sure this place is remembered. It's a mall I grew up at, so that music is eerie. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. Take it easy. In today's episode, we take you into the abandoned estate of a world traveler who never had any kids to take ownership of the property. And what I discovered in this house left me quite disturbed, to say the least. In 1943, Miss Kay was born, where she spent her teenage years in Lombard, Illinois, soon going to college at DePaul and several other schools to get her education. She frequented Europe, traveling to Italy, Greece, and France, where she ultimately decided to dedicate her life to teaching the different cultures of Europe. She majored in French and went on to teach French in New England at a local high school, where she dedicated much of her life to her students, being involved in many extracurricular activities. She retired in 1996, living in a beautiful estate in the forest. She collected stray cats and had as many as 5 at a time. Towards the end of her life, she converted the top half of her house into a bed and breakfast, still being social in her later years with guests. But one tragic day in July 2022, as her guests had left for their stay, she passed away in her bedroom, not being found until much later. The home was seized by the bank, and as she had nobody in her will, it was given away and put up for auction, all of her items now discarded. While the home was abandoned, we were able to take a look into her interesting life before all memories of her were wiped away for good. Today we're exploring an abandoned house that was abandoned in 2022. Now I have to warn you, there's something very graphic in here that I didn't realize at the beginning. Everything has been left, just completely frozen in time since 2022. This was owned by a lady who I believe was single. She traveled the world, visited France many, many times. She attended school as well for a very long time, and towards the end of her life, she moved away from Illinois to another state, and she now has passed away. Probably the last few years of her life, she converted her home, her new home, to a bed and breakfast upstairs. So lots of people came and went from this home. And at the bottom of the house is where she lived. And this is where all these crazy things are. There's things from all sorts of travels to Greece, Egypt, France, and probably a lot more places that we don't know about. The downside of not having kids, when you pass away, you're forgotten about. Her body was taken out of this house and
everything was just left just as it was. And now this is probably going to all end up in a landfill, as sad as that sounds. This is the reality for a lot of people in this world. We're here to show the history and to show the life this lady lived. Hopefully it will not be forgotten that way. That's the way I see it. But let's get into it. So this is the kind of walkway in here. Nothing too special. This house goes far back and it has lots and lots of things. So we're gonna kind of come here and start off in the main room here. Gosh, there's quite a lot to look through. So what I could find out, this lady was a traveler. Lots of connections all around the world. And lots of things she has gotten over the years, such as this vintage lamp. You can tell that's vintage. It must be made of lead or brass or something in between. Just all over the place. Vintage items that she's collected over the years. For example, this is from Greece. Whatever this is, kind of looks like sugar. There's all sorts of things here. You guys are going to realize quickly this house is like a museum. Now, towards her final years, she did have a lot of cats, by the looks of it. Lots of things about cats. But she was a reader. She read lots and lots of books. She did not lead a normal life, let's just say. There's a cool globe. So as you can see, this house is hoarded, but it's neat. It's not like terribly hoarded. There's just so many books around here. I mean, you just really tell her love for books. But here we got like a piano and some swords. Huh. Oh, looks like she took these photos at Chicago O'Hare Airport. I believe this part is still here. At least I remember walking through a hallway like this. Very cool. This piano. Glovetier or something like that. Here we have this kind of archway. This house has some pretty cool features. It's definitely an older home, well, obviously, but it has some kind of special features here. Now over here, as you can see, we have some CDs, CD collection. But like I said, this is a clean house. As hoarded as it is, there's nothing on the floor, nothing blocking the way. You can clearly, easily walk through all this stuff. Here's where it gets kind of interesting. We have some Russian cigarettes here. Now these are not originally from Russia, but it's acrylic writing right there. Kind of a warning. And I believe these photos here are from her family. Now you guys are going to see a lot of nun-related things. I don't believe she had a husband. I think she was single for her whole life. She was born in 1943, so it's possible that these photos were of her. It kind of looks like her, but it could be her mother. Now, I'm probably not going to redact anything. This house is going to be cleared out in about a month. Everything's going to go. This is probably going to be restored. Now here we got like a typewriter. Looks like she used this quite frequently. It's crazy how this home has decayed so much, as you'll see. It was only abandoned in 2022. Here we have some Russian themed stuff. I'm certain she went to Russia. Oh, it says Monopoly in Russian. That 10 right there is an F. That's like a sh sign, the 5. I can read Russian somewhat. But yeah, the decay, this is falling apart pretty quickly. Somebody's stepping in, I think, to restore this house. All these items are going to go, more than likely. Looks like no family members came to pick up this stuff. As sad as that is. Here's kind of more old photos. Oh wow, check that out. That kid and that girl got married, it looks like. Those are old. Looks like it worked out for them. And I don't know if this is her or her parents. I really don't. Now this is not just junk. It's kind of stuff, I guess, she's acquired over the years, you know, through her travels. This is a board game from France, it looks like. I mean, who knows what else is hidden within these walls, but here's kind of another kind of sunroom falling apart now. But check out these vintage cars. She had a really cool display, and I believe she may have rented or had a bed and breakfast upstairs. People could kind of come down and talk to her and look through all this stuff with her. I'm sure she's had some insane stories to tell. But this room is very cool, as you'll see in a second. Sure, there's lots of junk here. Lots of board games. This when people didn't have phones, you know, I don't see too many people playing board games anymore, sadly. Yeah, this is in bad shape. But okay, over here, we have a computer and a desk with everything left. Now there were some passwords here. I kind of moved them to the side and took them off, so everybody leaves these accounts alone. But there's a lot of stuff here, a lot of personal stuff. I mean, just everything's here, even the car outside. I don't think anything was taken out of this house. In fact, all her personal information is here. So some things I found over here by this computer, there's multiple different passports dating back to the 70s. And we also have a bunch of cards from DePaul University. Now, the lady here lived in Lombard, Illinois for most of her life, and she kind of moved out of state towards the last few years of her life, probably to retire, but her entire life she was traveling. We can view these passports and see the inside. She visited France and multiple other countries throughout the years. All these things throughout this house are from her travels, at least many things. And viewing her passports and just the kind of the paintings on the wall and the maps and everything, she visited France so many times throughout her life. I really wonder what kind of business she had. She went to DePaul University. She went to the University of Maine. She went to New York University. So she was in school quite a long time. She definitely held quite the interesting life. Now, I don't think she had a husband, because on the passports, under spouse, there's nothing there. There's also a lot of nun things around this house, like photos and stuff like that. So it's possible she was a nun or somebody in her family was. And up above from that, we have lots of photos of nuns. Now, it's possible that this was her in one of these photos. Maybe her daughter, I don't know. It's hard to tell. These do look dated, maybe from the 80s. Seems about right. There's like a world map of Europe from France. How old would that be? Let's check Germany. Oh, this is old. Empire of Austro-Hungarians. If you can see that in the middle. Whoa, this is quite old. Don't see a date here, but you can kind of tell if... Oh, geez. That's interesting. And this is still called Russia. This might be from like... Oh, 1914. There we go. Wow. This is from 1914, guys. This is when Russia was still Russia. And then it turned to this, you know, communist. Wow. Very cool. It's too bad I can't read much of this stuff. Over here is kind of like a mirror. Then we have some cameras. Some really old cameras. I'm sure she used these. This one's like a video camera. Film camera, you know. I'm sure she used these a lot. And all these drawers, they're just full of things. Don't want to look too much through this stuff. Just, I got both my hands full anyways. But there's just so much stuff here, guys. Her passports, all her information, cards, it's all still there. We also have like a projector back there. She probably played some films she took. I wonder what kind of films are on here. I wish I could have some more time to look through this and really show you some of the beautiful things she's probably taken. This room is actually blocked off. I haven't seen anybody go in here. There's like a door blocking it. It's probably her private little room, at least to use the computer. But that's about it for this room. We're gonna keep going to the main kind of area. I was a little bit overwhelmed, which is why we kind of walked into here, but quite a bit of stuff. So we kind of checked over here already, looked at the couch and everything, the piano. Gosh, these ships are very, very cool. So now we get to over here. The stuff here is very cool as well. Like these ships and bottles. Huh. I always wonder, these were really a thing back then. I guess it was really difficult to make these. Because how do you put a small ship in a bottle like that? But yeah. So here's just some things, probably pine cones she's found outside. Here we have like another ship, multiple kind of knots. That's cool. The different types of knots. Just the amount of random things she's got. These books. Look at that. These gotta be old books. And there's like stuff in the pages. And there's so much stuff here to look through from her life here. It's sad, I don't have the time to just look through all this stuff. Here we have, whoa. There's like a clam, I've never seen one like that. And coral. Some big barnacles. And here's some, somebody made that with an oxyacetylene torch and a welder. Looks like, or plasma cutter, that's pretty neat. Somebody cut this metal with fire to make this. So kind of moving on over here, looks like more games. She really liked knickknacks. Actually, this Garfield here, I'm pretty sure these things are sought after, at least they were. Collector's items. I heard people used to steal Garfield stuff from people's cars in the 1980s or 90s because it was so popular. But anyways, this is really cool, this kind of drawer here. So as we go down, it's gonna get a lot cooler. So I don't know, these are like vases. Some of these look ancient. You know, some books and other things, perfume. But this stuff I find pretty fascinating. We have a shelf of all sorts of kind of minerals, as you can see. All sorts of different minerals. I mean, look at this stuff. This kind of looks like an orange. These kind of things. I kind of had to get rid of the light here to really focus on this stuff. Holding it with my hand here. But all sorts of minerals. And even below, if you guys will see, this stuff is really cool. Look at that. And this, I guess this one comes from India, iridated quartz. It's called kyanite. And this is like fuzzy. Check that out. Oronite. It's a rock somehow. And just all sorts of things. I don't know. I love kind of these different kinds of, I think different kinds of materials are very awesome. Very cool stuff. So here's kind of an overview look of this. And if you'll notice, actually, it appears these were windows and there's an addition behind me. Pretty neat. And you kind of use these. Here's a table. We've got the different kind of Russian presidents. Lenin, V. Putin. And I don't know who that guy is. Gorbachev, probably. I don't know, I forgot. But this is kind of her little desk. It looks like she is handling papers and all sorts of things like that. And here's another one of those windows turned kind of shelf. You can see all sorts of glassware just left behind here. Very cool stuff. Sadly, not many people collect these anymore. So kind of by the window we have maps of Europe. Probably France, more than likely. I just wonder how much this stuff is. It's got to be original, judging by everything I've seen so far. And we just got more books and newspapers. I mean, everything in this house is insane. I just wonder, where's the golden goose? There's so much unique stuff here. Like, what the heck is that? It's like an ancient artifact, you know? Very hard to tell. Look at that. I think that is catnip. So she had a lot of kitties. Here's the last date in the house, 2022. June. It's kind of eerie to believe that one of these dates, unfortunately it's not marked off so we don't know, but one of these dates is the day she likely passed away. So now we have arrived to the kitchen and just all sorts of things here. It's kind of on the wall. We'll kind of take a step back in a sec, but here were the cats in her house that she took photos of. She really loved them. This is Yasharli Ibidyo, whatever that means. Once again, we have around March or June, sometime between that time, this home was abandoned. Look at that, Morris for president. Must have been one of her cats. But now we have arrived to the kitchen. So here's some cat food, more French things, and just some gardening tools, umbrella, bag. This lady seems self-sufficient. All sorts of kind of glassware here as well. Probably rare glassware, stuff you don't see anymore. We got some of the last things she used, it looks like, sitting here to dry. Very sad. All sorts of kind of just your average kitchenware. Now here's the other side. You can see this is definitely not changed much, at least the home, since the time it was kind of built, because this stove was still being used by her for all this time. That's got to be that's an older stove for sure. But you can see all the items still sit here, neatly placed. It's like she's gonna come back one day. Sad reality is, no, this stuff, it's never gonna be used again, for the most part. There was her food kind of over there. Just bags of things. Some knives. And here's a refrigerator. Lots more photos of cats. You know, definitely, it's very obvious at this point she liked cats. This is full of food. In fact, smells a little bit. Somebody opened the fridge and knocked some of this food down. Could see stuff exploded in there and whatnot, and they opened the fridge and stuff fell out. I'm not gonna open the fridge this time, just because both my hands are full. I'm holding a flashlight, and my other one attaches to my camera died. But over here in the corner, you got a microwave, some more books. Lots and lots of books. I didn't read too many books in my life. I just wonder, when I go through homes with books, have all these been read? How many books did she read? Because she bought these. This was the time when nobody had phones. No one was like lazy like that. I wonder just how many books that sit in people's homes do they read. We got some tools here as well. I think this lady was very self-sufficient here. Lots of tools. So here we have a bathroom, and there's actually a lot of stuff in here. Just like nail clippers. All the towels are still set up here. The toilet is really decaying. I don't know what's in there. We got like these seashells. Just such a unique collection of things around this house. These kind of shells of creatures always interest me. Just such beautiful patterns that God has made. I always like to look at those. Sea star. And here's kind of the sink and the shower slash bathtub. She probably used this. There's like cat food in here. Now the problem with cats, I think, sweater she must have worn, it does become a biohazard quickly. I mean, there's probably animals. I don't know if raccoons got in here, but this is kind of what the floors all look like. There's patterns all around here. But with cats, you can kind of see it with the white. It's just dirty. Same with a lot of animals, to be honest. Just dirt makes your house very dirty. So I'm also here in this house with Silent Hills Exploration. He's looking around. What do you think, dude?
This is one of the coolest houses I've ever seen. I mean, she had so much stuff here. And ordinarily, it would kind of be considered hoarding. But she, put everything in order. It's still really, really clean. There's still a place to walk and, see everything that she had. But she was obviously a world traveler. She went to France, Egypt, a lot of other countries. And there's, specific sections in the house where she had kind of themed to the countries. Like there's a France theme like over there, an Egyptian theme in, kind of the kitchen area. So it's really, really an organized house with a lot of things in it. And it's really an incredible story that she had. And really sad to see that it's left to decay and, be forgotten about.
So now we're kind of going over to this one room I kind of forgot. Now, we'll take a look in here. It's very dark. This one must have been her bedroom by the looks of it. And I don't know how long she lived in this house. She lived in Illinois for much of her life. But she definitely got older and passed away. And I say this because, I don't know, usually you see the beds sort of downstairs where it's easy to move around, and I just realized the bed is like very brown. It's very possible she passed away on this bed, come to think of it. Unless her cats got on here afterwards. I don't know. It's very strange to me. I just realized that. Oh, it's so weird to see. I don't know. Hopefully that's not the case, and my eyes are deceiving me here.
My brain wasn't processing at what I was seeing. I couldn't believe my eyes.
Oh, that's weird. That's like hair. Maybe from an animal, though. Oh, what? Wait a second.
Then it hit me what it was.
The floor is like discolored in this one area for some reason. I don't know why. Oh my gosh. Wait, it's like there's like nowhere else on the floor that it's discolored like this. This might have been the spot that she died. I just realized there's like a pool of liquids that kind of went down here. Oh, that is... I wish I realized that after going in this room. Oh, that's terrible. Holy cow. So that just must have happened right here. Whoa. That's very, very sad. Well, this is where she stayed. You can see there's like stuff on the TV, I don't know. Like something kind of... things were going around. Kind of tainting everything around here. This was all her. This was definitely her room. Here's like all her clothing in there. Lots of VHS tapes. where she must have, this is definitely stuff she's filmed herself, I believe. Oh, it's so weird being in here now. Oh man, this is very odd. There's like the wood burning stove right by her bed. Candles, lighters, a whole lot of books here. I want to get away from this room. Let me film this. Get out. Yeah, look at that. Does that not look like something strange happened? Sure does to me. Anyways, walking kind of through here. Oh man. So up here, there's like a Titanic kind of sculpture. Looks like she made out of metal, you know, one of those kits you buy at the store. And over here is just more coral and more books. Okay, I'm gonna get out of this room now. Don't want to be in here. Oh, dude. She totally passed away here. That's like for the hazmat crew. Somebody left their shoe behind. Oh, there's another one. Oh, jeez. Get me out of here. Dude.
Yo.
She passed away in that room.
Did she actually?
Yes.
How can you tell?
Dude, there's like fluids all over the floor and on the bed.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
So she could have been dead there and no one knew until, you know, someone came to check on her.
Yeah. It's so weird once you realize it.
What do you think happened to the cats?
They
Also
were all around. I don't know. So now, folks, we're gonna head upstairs. It's kind of through the back. So, I've come to realize that she had a bed and breakfast, I think, upstairs. Or at least rented this top portion out. It's very clean up here. Very, like someone else stayed here and moved out. People are coming back and forth from here. Clearly, very clearly. It's cool. This is older as well. She had to pay to kind of get this all set up, I'm sure. But here's like a table and another table for people to eat. Very large room. I actually really like it. This would have definitely been comfy. A lot, very different than the second floor. There's even another door for somebody separately to go out here. So this is the upstairs. Check it out. So this is one of the decaying tables that people would eat at. And that chandelier is about to fall. Oh wow, that is hanging by a thread. It looks very cool like this though. And here's another wood burning stove. I don't know what year this house was built. We'll have to find out. We got 2 chairs by that. And then here's the other kind of rooms. They're more empty, but it's all still set up. Beds are neatly folded. It's very interesting. So here's like 2 school desks, I guess, kind of. Maybe this was a schoolhouse at some point, huh? You never know. But this is definitely kind of a school-themed area. Got a smiley face there. So here's kind of one of the rooms here. People must have lived here at least somewhat long term. Because like this is, I don't know. You got like desks and stuff here. So I don't know. But, oh, and we got a really crazy room over there. So here's one of the bedrooms. It's all still set up, just left as it was. When she passed away, I mean, there was probably nobody using this part of the house at the time, which is why things were so bad. Imagine people calling this number, trying to stay here. She wasn't answering because she was inside the house. Probably not alive. And this just kind of stayed just as it was since then. Now kind of last room in this hallway. This is a bit different. Actually, there's 2 rooms. we'll check this one out. Because this one is empty, but it's another kind of hangout spot. We got a couch, wood-burning stove. I guess the fireplace is in use, and a TV. This is definitely like another hangout spot she had for people. But next to this room, guys, this is very cool. Forgot to show this one. So check it out. We have a bunch of model stuff. Here's a model train set. Oh, this stuff is the coolest stuff to me. Hopefully one day I'm wealthy enough to have one of these in my house. Just a space for this. I don't know who made this, if it was her or what. I don't see too many girls making these, but you never know. But this is very cool. This would have been very fun to play with, even as an adult. Look at all the detailing here. This is so neat. All the little bushes, trees, the churches, the little town. I mean, this is just awesome. All this stuff here. So yeah, this is that. Very, very cool. Almost looks like the middle was kind of storage. And here, you have a model dollhouse with furniture in it. This is pretty cool. It's falling apart too, like the house. It's abandoned. All sorts of little rooms here. Just that's really interesting. An abandoned house in an abandoned house. But yeah, that's this kind of. Whoops, almost fell. This dollhouse here, though. That's what this is. And there's even more stuff. There's even more stuff here. We got this kind of castle here. Look at that. That must have been really fun to build. It's even got little soldiers on there. Very tiny. Building this requires your hands not to be shaky. But this is very cool. I love this. Last kind of not but least, in this room we got some toy cars. Oh, look at that. That's a Matchbox or Hot Wheels 1988. I like this. This is cool. I used to collect these as a kid. I think that's the only Hot Wheels car. You can tell by the wheels that this is Hot Wheels from the 80s to the 70s. The rest of these I think are Matchbox or just off-brand stuff. But this is pretty cool. We got like a shelf of dinosaurs that were made. Probably she did make this stuff. I mean, this stuff's all over the house. She spent her time doing this, it seems. Yeah, just school buses. Oh, what the heck? Do you guys think these are real? These are like turtles. That's gotta be fake, I would think. All sorts of little, gosh, model things here. Very neat. Anyways, guys, that's gonna do it for today's video. I was joined with Silent Hills Exploration as well. He's gonna back there, but I did not realize what we found coming in here. I could not believe my eyes. Very, very sad story. It's a story that happens to many. Most people are just forgotten, you know. And I hope this is, just, a look through somebody's life that can be remembered forever, because I'm sure everybody wants to be, remembered. Nobody wants to be forgotten. Just insane what this lady has done, and the things she's achieved, the places she's gone. Very cool, and very proud of her. But anyways, thanks for watching. Nice, dude. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace.